Bonjour y'all, my name is Brita and today on Witches Unite I am playing at the Columbus, Ohio airport and later the Atlanta airport. I have just finished up my volunteer training with Kappa Kappa Gamma here in Columbus, Ohio, and now I have a couple hours to kill until my flight back home to Atlanta. And of course by home to Atlanta I mean the airport is more than like an hour away from my house. But I am excited to finally play Wizards Unite properly with lots of stops and stuff because the hotel where I have been staying for the last few days did not have any points of interest. The occasional foundable did spawn, so I did try and do like one of those a day, but I was not able to visit any greenhouses or inns or fortresses. But now I'm at the airport, and airports are awesome for playing geolocation augmented reality games. Alright guys, so definitely one of the challenges that I'm figuring out as a relatively new YouTuber is how to film and play the game at the same time. So I found a gate where it's basically empty and I'm sitting on the floor with my camera on its like mini tripod on the seat, and yeah, so that way I can play well I can play in this area. I'll get all of these foundables and then I'll figure out where else to go and like visit these locations and stuff. So as you can see, airports are pretty decent places to play. There's a lot of points of interest in here. Of course, I do think most of those are actually outside the secured area. I'm through security now. You guys, this is so much fun. I obviously had a great time with my volunteer training. I love my sorority, Kappa Kappa Gamma. I love getting to volunteer. I love getting to work with collegiate women and help them learn about public relations and figure out how to be sort of brand representatives for the fraternity at large. And of course I love all my sisters. I love getting to do like leadership training and leadership development and all of that, which is what I've been doing for the last couple of days here in Columbus, Ohio. But of course, I mean, it is so my fate that this game that I've been wanting to play for a year and a half would come out like when I'm working 12-hour days. And I'm staying at a hotel that doesn't have any points of interest. Oh, you guys, it's the baby hippogriff. It's so cute. I'm just talking about how totally adorable the baby hippogriff is. I'm just beside myself with the feels right now. Y'all, all the feels. I mean, how do you not love that? Okay, so I will say my initial feedback, the animations are beautiful, but you don't really need this super long. I keep showing you guys my screen even though it's going to be up here anyway. You don't need this super long animation every time you return a foundable to its location. Alright, so at this point I have a lot of spell energy because I haven't been playing. So I am doing all of these foundables for now. At a certain point you'll want to conserve, ooh, that was bad. You'll want to conserve your spell energy and only choose like the rare foundables or the ones that you have to collect more of, like more fragments of, just so that you don't go through your spell energy too fast. And of course, the developers have already sort of balanced out the spell energy system. They announced that on Reddit, and then I think again on their like Twitter and their website, that inns are giving more spell energy now. You get more spell energy as rewards, so you do have more options to collect spell energy, so you are less likely to run out. But I don't know, if y'all played Pokemon Go at the beginning, you know, it definitely took me a while to figure out how to fling a Pokeball to actually hit a Pidgey. And I was constantly running out of Pokeballs on Pidgeys and Rattatas. Because when the game first came out, I was living in Duluth, Georgia, which is a little bit more urban. And so I had one gym that I could walk to. And then once Starbucks got their little partnership going on, I had a Pokestop that I could walk to. So, you know, like, that's kind of part of being a new player, is that you're going to run out of the ability to play after a while. That's just how it is. So, anyway, I would also just like to remind y'all that where I do live now, I'm at my actual house. There's no points of interest within walking distance. So, me getting to play at the airport is a super big deal. There's so much here. Okay, I've had this on my screen for a while. A small silver locket, slightly tarnished from wear. On the inside of the locket is an inscription. My strength, my heart, my life. GNP. Ooh, a private relationship. Scandalous. Y'all, a workplace romance. And Penelope was older. Okay, y'all, the woman being older in the relationship is not scandalous, okay? If you see nothing wrong with all these old dudes in Hollywood hanging out with these young starlets, then there should not be any sort of scandal because a woman is a few years older than a man in a relationship. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in this game, and it includes like a massive like plot line. Like there's this incredible storyline. So I'm definitely excited to learn more. You know, you have Grim Fawley here, and he's supposedly released this calamity spell, and we're sort of collecting pieces of the mystery here. There we go. Background, ministry record. So, I really enjoy this part. I know that some people don't. Maybe it's confusing. You know, the idea of foundables and confoundables. So, a foundable is something that someone cares about. I know that's vague. But, like a person or an item or an animal that somebody loves. And then a confoundable is the magic that's protecting it. And so you have to defeat the confoundable in order to release the foundable back to its time and place. And that is why we're seeing characters who, spoiler alert, if you haven't read the 7 books, which by the way, the 7th book came out more than a decade ago, so like there is a certain time, at a certain point when we shouldn't have to give spoiler warnings. Characters who have died are showing up as foundables. And that's because the magic, the calamity, has taken them out of their time and put them into our time. And we have to send them back to where they belong, so that the muggles don't find out about the magic. So that's kind of what's going on here. Yeah, someone asked me on Twitter, like, how to get better at spellcasting. And I was like, use a potion and be better at tracing glyphs than I am. So, if you do want to practice without having to use your spell energy, I did do a video on resources for Wizards Unite, and that included a spellcasting tool, so you can practice that. So I'll link that video up above. I have not done this in a while, so it's up here. And yeah, it's a pretty cool tool. You can practice your glyph tracing on your phone in case you're really bad at it like I am. But again, this is just part of learning a new game and figuring things out. I mean, it took me so long just to get a nice throw in Pokemon Go. And I still rarely hit excellent throws. And those are usually on, like a Whalmer. Something really big. Oh no! The foundable was whisked away by the confoundable magic. Okay, so at this point, I have gotten everything that is on my screen, basically, without me moving. I'm still full up on energy, so I'm not going to hit up any of the ends. Let's see, how many dark detectors do I have? Let's put one on here. Let's go down to my vault and check this out. See, is that where you find your dark detectors? You guys, I'm still learning this. Yeah, okay, so I have 3 more dark detectors. So we'll put one on there and then we'll see what else spawns. And then I might have to go sit in another part of the airport and talk to myself. That's kind of the other thing, is you just have to get accustomed to talking to yourself in public. It's fine. It's totally fine, you guys. All right, I'm going to use a potion on this because I have a lot of potions. And this is a higher threat level, so let's see. Am I going to free Mad-Eye? No. Oh. No, I used a potion and I actually had a decent thing and it still went away. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I'm totally fine. Oh, snap. Bellatrix. Oh. I mean, it's just a portrait. She can't actually hurt you, but she's still kind of evil. Alright, we're just going to use my, little potion on this to help. Like I said, I'm terrible at tracing glyphs. I will get better. Some people have said that accuracy matters more. Other people have said that speed matters more. Maybe I'm just bad at both. I was trying to be accurate in that one. I tried to be accurate in that one too. But of course I'm slow when I'm really focusing on accuracy. Okay, well at least that one worked with the potion, so. Woohoo, I freed Bellatrix's portrait. It's been returned to Malfoy Manor. I'm sure that they're thrilled to have that portrait back. I don't know. I mean, Bellatrix is kind of hot. Just, if you're into, crazy evil. Or maybe it's just that the actress, her name is escaping me, Helen Bonham something. She's hot, so. I kind of love having all this Harry Potter music stuck in my head. It's just so good. Maybe when I get home tonight, I'll pull up the soundtrack on Amazon from the first movie, because I'm pretty sure it's free for Amazon Prime members if you just want to listen to it. I love John Williams. My husband and I actually went to a John Williams symphony a year or two ago. It was a Star Wars symphony. Okay. We do have other nerdy interests besides Harry Potter. Star Wars being one of those. So, of course, it was mostly Star Wars music, but they did have other John Williams music, which was great. Ooh, that was. This is also a new phone, and I'm still figuring out, tactile. It's a little bit different than my iPhone 7. They're so, I don't even know what these little things are, but aren't they cute? Okay. Y'all are just gonna hear my like full unfiltered self. I hope y'all are cool with that. This is just me narrating my life as I play this game. At some point I'll have like actual advice and stuff. Oh wait, there's another one. No, I'm not famous, you guys. I have 200 followers. Subscribers. So it's like followers in some places and subscribers in others. And I'm very grateful for every single one of you. And I appreciate all of y'all's support. I know that I'm just like this pink-tastic, chatty geek who just wants the entire world to be full of like rainbows and unicorns and pink glitter and Harry Potter. And my sweet Huffle husband, Dan, is also a geek, and that's why he's perfect. You know, we met online. Like, online relationships, you guys, can be amazing. Obviously, I'm friends with all these WUtubers, and we've mostly just known each other online. Okay, I'm going to put a post-it on this. But yeah, so my husband and I met on OkCupid, and his first message to me had a joke about punctuation. Like, it was a joke about ellipses and parentheticals, and y'all, that's the kind of nerd humor that only works on a very special woman, me. Yeah, we tell people that, and they're just like, you guys are perfect for each other, because that is like the weirdest cute meet. Yes, you sent me a great message with a punctuation joke. And we are living our best nerdy life now in a pink house. So, good times. Alright. I think it's time for me to go find some more foundables. And maybe try out battling a fortress, because I haven't done that yet. Or should I wait to battle a fortress with my husband for the first time? I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I'll let y'all know. Alright, y'all. This is not how I planned on ending this video. I was excited about getting to play a little bit of Wizards Unite at the Atlanta airport, but my flight basically ended up being 3 hours delayed, but not even like a good delay where you can at least hang out at the airport and have a glass of wine and charge your devices. No, this is a delay flying in the air, circling around the Atlanta airport, flying to Charlotte, refueling, finally eventually flying back to Atlanta and arriving 3 hours later than intended. So my phone is almost dead, and that means I can't play Wizards Unite. I need to be able to text my husband once I get my luggage so he can come pick me up at the baggage claim. Anyway, so this is kind of the reality of traveling. Sometimes you have delays, sometimes your battery pack dies, sometimes you forget to charge your phone because you're so excited about playing a brand new mobile game. Yeah. Thanks y'all for watching this video. I realized that it was a lot of me rambling and not necessarily a lot of advice, but I did spend all of that valuable time on the plane brainstorming video ideas for me to work on in the next couple of weeks. So, stay tuned for a bunch of short videos with fast tips for playing Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And I can't really think of anything else to say. So, until next time, WUtubers.